New existence starts slowly.
Okay, we're starting a new 6 weeks. This one's 5.1. Nth roots. And rational expressions. Nth roots and rational expressions. This little paper is going to go here. We will glue them in or tape them in or whatever, glue or staple them in after the notes. Okay, this is where it's going to go. Just leave enough space for it. All right, so nth roots, okay, we're talking about roots, okay? N means a number, any number, okay? It can change, that's why we've used it there. So far this year, we've only talked about square roots, okay? That's when something's multiplied times itself 2 times, right? Okay, we talked about that a lot. Now we're going to learn about any other amount of roots, right? Really, usually we only go to like cube roots, 4th, 5th, and 6th. After that, the numbers get really big, and we just really are going to handle maybe the more smaller ones. But this is saying 3, 4, 5, any number at all can go there. They're roots, okay? Something multiplied times itself 3 times. What the root of that is, okay? And we're going to learn how to do that. We've got a little chart here that tells you how many solutions you can expect. Okay, you know that if you take the square root of a number, how many solutions will there be? 2, right? What and what?
X and Y.
All right. Square root of a number, there's 2 solutions. Positive and negative. Thank you, Amaya. All right? Positive and negative. If there's a square root, positive and negative. Anytime if the root is even, there will be a positive and a negative root. Okay, that's what this is saying. If it's even, squared to the 4th power, to the 6th power, the 8th power, whatever, there will be usually positive and a negative. Okay, a couple other times. If the number underneath, which was going to be A, if it's negative, remember you can't do a negative square root. You can't have a real number, right? You can have an imaginary square root. We're just talking about real roots. If A is negative, there's no real ones. If A is 0, there's 1. 0. 0 doesn't have a sign, so that's a special one. But almost always, if A is positive and the root is an even number, 2, 4, 6, there is 2 solutions, positive and negative. Okay, just like we've already seen before. Right? So if it's to the 4th power, if it's to the 6th power, same thing. Right, that's what this chart is. That's if it's even. If it is odd, the root, okay, odd, 3, 5, 7, again, we probably will not go up any higher than that. Then there's only one real root no matter what. Okay? But it can be negative underneath the square root or underneath the root if it's an odd number. Okay? Because negative times negative times negative is negative. Okay? So if it's negative, there's one real root. Okay? If it's 0, 0. Again, that's a special one. We don't see that very often. And if it's positive, then there's still 1. Okay? That's what this chart says. Okay? So first, you look at the root, even or odd, then look at the end. Okay? Negative, positive, or 0. Okay? That's how you tell what's going on this chart. You'll get used to it. By the end of this class, you'll know. We'll say it enough that you'll be used to know it. You'll know without having to look. Okay? But this is just there for your help. So first thing we're going to do on these, we're going to do 12 problems today. Part A. We're going to find the real nth roots of A.
Hold on. Part A.
We're going to do A, B, and C.
You switch things up, Miss Carter.
Yeah, I just like to keep you on your toes. Okay, find the real nth roots of A. Okay, nth means we don't know. It could change. The number's going to change. A is always going to be the base, okay, the big number underneath the square root. And it could be root, or it could be roots with an S, because it could be more than one. Okay? So first we'll do number 1. If n equals 3 and a equals negative 125. And let me tell you, in my last class, one of my students said, you know that you're using all the same numbers over and over. Well, the reason why is because these numbers get super big super fast with exponents, right? If I start using, even if I use like 9 to the third power is 729, right? They get really big. So we do use a lot of numbers over and over because we're using small numbers. Okay, that's just to keep it easy. So if n is 3, a is negative 125, I'm going to plug it into this formula. So it'll be the cube root of negative 125 is what this is saying here. And first thing that we need to do on all of these is identify how many roots there's going to be. Okay, so first we look at n. Is it odd or even? Odd. Good. Yes, it's odd. Okay, so it's going to be, we're going to look at this side. And a, is it positive, negative, or 0?
Negative.
Negative. So odd, negative, how many roots are there?
2.
Odd, negative, 1. 1, right? Okay, 1. So we're going to say 1. And we don't have to write down how many roots there are every time. We're just going to do it on these first few since we're just learning. Okay, after that, you don't have to write it every time. So there's only one thing that multiplies times itself 3 times to equal negative 125. And again, if this number is odd and the number underneath is negative, your answer is going to be negative. Okay, we'll see that. Now, you can do this in the calculator. We have learned other ways to do it, like when you do the little branches down